What's up, gang? It is time to take over the world. Again, 4 a.m. stream at a time. We're just gonna draw again because that's all I feel like doing. Hello, Zimba. Hello, Doug. Should I call you Doug? Let me know if you want to be called by, like, a different name, because I know you by a few. And hello, Lisa. How are you? Just gonna get right into the shading here. Back at it again with that late night stream. Yeah, that's just how things are. I might keep, like, push them into like a 5 a.m. stream and then maybe like a 9 a.m. stream and until it's back to normal. Tired voice. It's not a tired voice, it's a quiet voice. I don't live alone. That's how it gotta be. So, I looked at this. I took a look back at this drawing. Why are you scuffed? Am I scuffed? Just because I'm I'm like worried about the stream quality, or are you just talking about the fact that I'm streaming at 4 a.m.? Anyways. I looked at this drawing a bit later, and I looked at like the microphone. Is that microphone like really little? Is that just me? Is that like too small? I think not now because I don't DJ hours. Yeah. I have water next to me though, so I'm not the worst. I'm not the worst person. I'm using my Pringles lid as a coaster for my water, so maybe I'm a little bit degen. Anyways. Let's start to color. Where do I want the light source to be? I think I want it to be coming from up here. I gotta remember how to color things. I don't like render enough pieces to remember like my coloring style. Should I color pick exactly or should I choose my own shading colors? Let's see. I mean, let's color pick, why not? And now we're thinking. That's not gonna work. Okay. There we go. Oh, I wanna remove this layer for now. Oh, I forgot to color her nails. I remember that. I looked back, I'm like, I didn't do that. Hello, Kano. How are you? Oh, I didn't do my jacket flaps. I'll do my jacket flaps for Kano. There. Now we're all having fun here. Zip the jacket up for this early morning, whatever, the early morning chill. You were playing Nier, and I got the notification. Ah, yeah. Are you still playing, or did you stop playing just for me? Let's see if you're a true fan. Are you a true member of the RJ Hino gang? Drop everything at 4 a.m. Wake up from the dead of sleep even, if you need to, just to come to the stream. Getting those jacket flaps, sheesh. I like it, it makes me happy. I don't remember exactly like who it was, but or like I think this has happened a couple of times too where I'm streaming and someone says like, oh, is this like regular chat person here? And I'm like, oh, maybe I might have seen them. And they're like, oh, I haven't seen them in a while, I missed them. And I'm like, that's really wholesome. It really is like a community. I'm in bed thinking of sleep. You should sleep. If you feel like sleeping, feel no obligation to stay in the stream. Or do what I do and just never sleep. Also a valid technique. Oh, I forgot. So I wanted to I wanted to record Never Sleep is the Best Way to Go. That's what I'm talking about. Hold on. I wanted to record a time lapse for the coloring. Because Clip Studio Paint can do that. There it is. Record time lapse. Okay, now we can turn that layer off and turn this layer on. And now we'll get a cute little video when I'm done with this drawing. Just of the coloring, because I didn't think to record the sketching process. I never remember to turn that feature on, but it's like such a fun feature. Sleep helps my skin. Bits! Yo! Calico Dia! Thank you for the bits! Yo! 4 AM bits! It's pretty pog. Ruh-roh! That's the really wrong layer. What am I doing this? No. No, 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 no. Oh no, 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 no. Okay. I could have just cut and paste. What's up, Tanky Doo? Okay. I think we're good. Wait. Yes, okay. I corrected my mistakes. Streamlabs does this thing where, so it shows me like, you know, I got like a miniature like feed, a mini feed even, of like just like notifications that happen, like I get a follow, I get a sub, I get bits, and it like does this thing, oh that's not what I wanted to do, it does this thing where it fakes me out, because what'll happen is someone will give me bits, and then I'll be like, very cool, thank you for the bits. And then, like, it does, like, it shows, like, how long ago someone, like, donated bits or whatever. But whenever it goes from, like, I don't know, just now or whatever to, like, a minute ago, like, the font changes or something, and it makes me look up because I see something out of the corner of my eye change. I'm like, did something else happen? But no, it just fakes me out. Time you out? Do it? No. You've done nothing wrong here so far. Do a bad thing, I'll time you out. Y'all, I woke up, and I'm waking up at like 10 p.m. now. That's just how things are. By the way, I'm okay. I told a friend, like, oh yeah, I woke up at 10 p.m. today. And they were like, RJ, are you okay? And I'm like, oh, yeah, I'm okay. It just, I'm okay, I'm just really bad at sleeping. That's the deal. That's what the deal is. But, gosh, I woke up at 10 p.m. and I got on Twitter and I heard the news about, Coco, and it made me really depressed. It made me a lot sadder, I think, than I thought it would. Because I don't really watch her streams, but, like, gotta love those 4 AM streams. Ah, yeah, what's up, Rob the Weird? Yeah, I don't really watch a lot of Coco streams, but I see clips of her. And she is just a really fun personality. And I've heard of all the things like she's done for like the VTubing like world, like in total. Or like, yeah, just in all, and it's just like incredible. It's sad to see her go. I like sleeping, but everyone I know is like, ah, Sparrow, thank you for the host. Jacket flaps, jacket flaps. I like sleeping, but everyone I know is like 6 hours ahead, so I just kind of compensate by staying up. Ah, mood. I hate time zones, man. I'm kind of like shocked at how well these like 2 AM or 3 or 4 AM streams are doing. I guess everyone's just like living in Asia and Europe, or they're just in the same degen hours that I'm in. But yeah, I'm really sad about the news about Coco. I noticed, okay, surprisingly EU friendly. You guys get my weird comfy streams. They're comfy just because I have no choice other than to be quiet. But there's something weird, like, so Coco announced that she'd be graduating 12 p.m. in the UK. Oh, nice. Oh wait, in that case, I should start streaming You and Me and Her in my 4 AM streams. I just realized, because you'll be up and you can watch those easier. Because I didn't want to stream those, because I'm like, I'll wait till it's like at a better hour. Let's see. Yeah, I could probably do that, like, I don't know, tomorrow. We'll see. But yeah, I noticed. So Coco announced that she'd be graduating. Very sad news. But like, I think it's like, it might be a VTuber thing. Unless I've got a goat in my yard. Anyone else just haven't slept yet? I mean, I woke up at 10, so you decide. But yeah, I noticed this thing. I don't know if it's a VTuber thing or not. But everyone's kind of like, stop being sad that she's graduating. Or like, everyone's just like, don't be sad about it. And I'm like, that's like, isn't that kind of like toxic positivity? To be like, don't be sad, like, or everyone's like, we can move on from this. And I'm like, guys, just like, yeah, we can let us like be sad. We're gonna be sad. Everyone's like, I think folks should be allowed to process it in different ways. Yeah, I agree with that. I just don't think people should be told how to process things, I guess. Because I'm like, trying to like think of how to phrase this. Well, there's like a lot of I see a lot of things where they're like, where people are just like, move on. Or like, be positive about this. And I'm like, I don't know. It's like a sad thing. Or people, okay, what people are doing is they're like, be happy that it happened at all. And I'm like, of course I'm happy that it happened at all. Doesn't mean I'm sad that it's gone, you know? I don't know, maybe I shouldn't take everything from the internet so personally. Thinks I'm cured on Reddit. Yeah. I think people should be like, okay with being sad. Also, I did sleep. I went to sleep at 2 p.m. yesterday. Then I woke up at 10 p.m. yesterday. Which went into today's morning. And that's where I'm at. Okay, so how is this shading gonna work? So there's like a trend with like anime art nowadays where you do this kind of like little diamond thing on the nose. You had Naomi saw return. Sleep schedule, oh yeah. It's just an unfortunate part of who I am. At times I'd sleep at like 4 p.m. and then wake up around midnight. My parents hated me for, yo. That's a mood though. Like, gosh, yeah, I can't. I just like, I don't know, I've got some, I'm sure I have some sleeping disorder. Cause like, I am like always tired no matter how much I sleep. I can never fall asleep like within like a reasonable amount of time of me like initially going to bed. You slept at or 1 to 2 a.m. with your family every day. I hope that's 1 p.m. to 2 a.m. and not, oh, it's so full. You go to sleep at 6 a.m. or 6 p.m. That's a mood. So that's a little nose shadow. Hey, hey, yo. That's not what I wanted to do at all. 1 a.m. or 2 a.m. That is not the healthiest amount of sleep you can get. Gonna be honest with you, buddy. Here's the part of the coloring where I just do blobs of color and then blend them later. It looks ugly for now, but it'll turn out. We all hope to ourselves. What's healthy anymore? Healthy is a place that doesn't exist. Wake up at 7. Oh, you go to sleep, not from 1. Okay, you go to sleep around that time and then you wake up later. Okay, I thought you were saying you go to sleep for only 1 hour every day. I'm like, that's not good. That cannot be healthy. Is that? I'm confused. I don't know what's happening here. It's 4 a.m. Slept for 1 hour, that may be a good experiment. That's like actually a form of torture. That's a glorified nap every night. Yeah, I'm getting my full amount of sleep, just not in the hours that I should be. How do knuckles look? They kind of, yeah, they do kind of cast a shadow. Three hours for 5 days, 14 hours for 1 day. Great routine. How many kids does Mama RJ have now? Let's see. Like full, like actual kids? I have just Sugi and Ryan. But like people who I've just done the rigs for, I think I have 5 in total. Because I've got Seywolf and Keki Kira. Or Kira Keki? Keki Kira, I think is what it is. So 5 kids in total. I want to do more. I opened up commissions, but I didn't really advertise it very well. I need to open up commissions and like advertise it. I didn't draw that knuckle very well. What was I thinking? Yeah, I opened up commissions. I kind of just like I just like posted a tweet about it, but I think I need to post like a tweet about me opening up commissions with like a live 2D GIF or something. Sugi has given me permission to post a little GIF of her model because there's like some interesting physics on Sugi's model. I had a lot of fun with her model. GIF, yuck. I'm sorry, I'm a heathen. I learned how to spell things phonetically. Also, that's what the GIF creator said. He said that's how it's pronounced. So I'm not incorrect. It's the meme. Why are you booing me? I'm right. Graphic image file. But yeah, but then when you put it together, it's GIF. It's like you don't say... Well, you say it as its own word, right? You guys say, like, you say lol. Nash put on his phone, what's up? No, it just sucks. You suck. How does English even work? I think the grammar part of English is not too hard. It's the spelling part that's messed up. I'm doing something here, but I don't know what. It doesn't exactly. English only makes sense if you were born into it. Everyone else must struggle. Imagine learning a second language. Couldn't be me. Alright, so here's how you do it, gang. You do a cell shading first, and then you blend it later. As a foreign English speaker, it's kind of, yep. Though, through, and thorough, yeah. I like to think that I'm pretty good at grammar. Not when I'm, like, talking. Sometimes I'll mess up my grammar just when I'm, like, improv talking. I say improv talking. But it's like, if I'm, like, talking quickly, I guess. Almost, but if I'm like typing and stuff, I do better grammar. I pride myself on that. Glove and clove, yeah. I think the reason English is that way is because we borrow like words from a lot of languages. Like we have like there's like normal English. But then there's also, like, German, French, Italian, you know, all the languages that, what's the word? They're like all from like Romanic or Greek? I don't know, something like that, you know? But the colloquial term supersedes its own intent. That's a lot of big words for 4 a.m. Because a shared concept going back and saying no it doesn't colloquial, it's too many words. Also, RJ, why are you streaming at this time now? It's because this is when I'm awake. And I was like, I'm not... What was happening is like, I was not streaming for a whole week because I was like, I usually try to stream around like 2 p.m., 3 p.m. kind of that area. And I don't like going like later like than that. So I was waking up at like 4 p.m. every day. And then at one point I'm like, okay, screw it. You know what? This isn't working. Instead, I'm gonna reset my sleeping schedule and just loop it around. And that was proving to take longer than I thought. Because when I don't get enough sleep, my body just like implodes on itself. Like I get all sorts of like sick and nausea. My memory's worse than it ever is. Which is really saying something. So I was like, let's reset. And it was taking a long time. And I'm like, you know what? I'm bored in the middle of the night when no one's awake. We're gonna start streaming. And I'm really shocked at the turnaround for 4 a.m. Like, let's see, like, there's 11 people here, which is like a good stream for me. Who is like, let's see who's streaming right now, like that I'm following. No one I'm following is streaming right now. Literally no one. So, I don't know. We should have a therapy stream. You guys can give me your problems and I'll tell you the solution. I just realized I drew this nail wrong. It's like all this crap. No one else I follow is streaming either. So like, maybe these 4 a.m. streams are like actually good for like business. Because now I have a monopoly over the time zone. 4 a.m. therapy sounds legit. Give me your problems, I'll try to give you advice. We're doing it right now, right here, right now, 4 a.m. therapy. Tell me your your ailments in life. And I'll give you like unqualified advice. You suck? Well, don't do it for free. That's all I can tell you. Need solutions, start charging. Capitalize on that. If you're sucking already, don't let people take advantage of you. What's the solution for me being sad because of Coco? I mentioned this before. Were you here? I don't know if you were here before, but I talked about Coco a little bit. My solution is to be sad and let yourself be sad about it, because it's a sad thing that happened. Basically, language works off a shared collective agreement. Yeah. Sad in time. I think it's better to be sad than to not be sad. I mean, like, because then it's like, it shows that, like, it did mean something to you, right? And yeah, being sad kind of sucks. Well, it's like, I don't know. Like, I'm very sad about Coco, but it's like a good sad, I guess. I don't know how to explain it. You swallow your sadness, yummy. Salty, like the tears. Salty as the ocean. Distract yourself from being sad if you want. I think it's better to be sad for a longer time, because while it sucks, you'll feel better about it when you get better. Yeah, it's like, y'all ever see Inside Out? Watch the movie Inside Out for advice on sadness. Don't cry, smiling. Yeah. I heard it's like actually healthy to cry. I think tears like increase like oxytocin, I don't know, something like that. Inside Out was a good movie. I didn't appreciate it so much when it first came out because I'm like some like Pixar like some Pixar snob, and I'm like, oh, the first like 5 movies that came out were best and everything came out after that was poo. But no, I'm giving more credit to some of those movies. Like Inside Out was a really good movie. You know what else was a really good movie? Freaking Coco. Oh no. That was totally unintentional. No, I totally didn't. Oof. Can I get some F's in the chat? I didn't cry for like 6 months and then exploded a few weeks ago. Yeah, that's good. Crying is good. My therapy session for you guys is to cry. Because crying is like, it's a release. It's a release of the tension, and most of the time you'll feel better. Sometimes you got those cries where you're just like, you know, where you're just like, well, I just feel like crap now. I feel gross and like all sticky. You just saw more will occur in 9 years. Watch some sad movies. That can help. Like on one of these streams, I want to do a movie day. I want to watch like Grave of the Fireflies or something like real sad like that. Maybe we'll watch A Silent Voice because that movie gets me to cry every time. You got a once per decade rule? Ah, gotcha. It's the first time. I've never seen it, by the way, so don't spoil anything for me. I trust that you guys won't. I just want you guys to be aware. Or, I've not seen, Grave of the Fireflies. I've seen A Silent Voice many times. Forced my friend to watch A Silent Voice with me the other day. Oh, yeah. I'm feeling useless and unproductive for the past few weeks. I think, like, I mean, I get that. I totally get that, too. Like, when I wasn't streaming. Like, that's how I was feeling. Described me this past year. Yeah. My advice for you is to be a little bit easier on yourself. Because here's something, right? I feel useless. Like, I feel real dumb, right? I felt real stinky because I wasn't streaming and I wasn't able to draw because Emma like had a bad sleeping schedule. I'm like, man, it's kind of lame. But you guys wouldn't tell me that I'm useless, right? Unless you would. That's a different story. But if you wouldn't tell me that I'm useless for feeling this way, then you shouldn't tell that to yourself. 4 a.m. therapy hours, y'all. Has anyone seen Your Lie in April? Of course I've seen Your Lie in April. You're asking me if I've seen an anime about sadness and music. Of course I've seen Your Lie in April. That was a good movie. I mean, show. TV show. I'm still on the topic of, oh, I guess I'm already getting into blending. Okay, we'll do it then. Just need to write, but haven't for the past 2 weeks. Yeah. I mean, sometimes you just get into a writer's block. Honestly, like, if you're in something like that, try something new. It's not like, it's not gonna always work. Like, these, like, when you need, like, advice for how to get out of a block, it's, like, not always gonna work. There's, like, a 20% chance of it working. But either way, it's a new experience, and that's always fun. Very little external pressure, so, oh man, that's a mood. That's like me with VTubing, just self-motivated. But like, you get lazy because it's just like, you know, self-motivated. Do the lazy thing and wait for inspiration to strike. Yeah, I feel that. Y'all coming to me for advice, like I also don't need a good helping of like therapeutic advice. Something is wrong with my blendy brush. It's like blending weird. But if I don't tell people about it, no one can remind me. Smooth brain. Ah, smart. Big brain. No, I'm kind of at peace with myself right now. So I'll give you guys advice. Never share. Can't share something until it's 100% perfect. Man, I'm actually forgetting how to color right now. Too stubborn for your own good. That's also a mood. All creative people are stubborn, I think, to an extent. It's because you got a vision. My blendy brush is being weird. I kind of want to like... Alright, let's mess with my blendy brush. So let's put a big smearing of paint there. Okay, but let's not like... Okay. So brush size, amount of paint maybe? Well, that blended real nice. Maybe I just need to do that. Alright. What if I like lower that even more? I was at 70 before. No, it's better at 70. Layers? What layers? What are you talking about? That's interesting. Okay. Density of paint? Does that affect? What does that affect? It's always the layers. That blends better. Color stretch, so it's color stretch at 80. Here's color stretch at 100. Yeah, I want it a bit lower. Let's put it there. I have this open in case I need to reference my own coloring, which is, that's a good possibility. Sometimes I color the eyes in first, and maybe I should do that. Hold on. I have I have a sweater on. I'm gonna take it off 1 second. Ah, nice. Okay. Yeah, that blends a little bit nicer. I used to do my art in a program called Paint Tool Sci, and I just like, it had a really great brush for blending. And I switched to Clip Studio Paint because there's a lot of other features in Clip Studio Paint that are just better. But I never was able to replicate that blending brush from Paint Tool Sci. And it blended so nicely. I'm always sad about that. Drawn paint? No. Not quite. Okay, how did I draw this? Okay, little border going around the whole face. I might need to lower her nose. I don't know, there's like some there's some processing I'm gonna have to do after I'm done with this, for sure. You have to draw in Word. Very good program for the art. Oh yeah. Straight up Microsoft Word, huh? Okay, you know what? I don't like the shading color very much. Well, it's probably fine. I just need to stop saturating all my colors to the very extreme. I'm gonna lighten it though. That's a bit nicer, I think. Tried it too easy, yeah. Alright, Blendy Brush, you're gonna have to chill out a little bit. Man, I never know how to color. I never remember correctly. That doesn't look too bad though. Add noise. And more noise. I could add noise at the end. We'll see. Okay, the shading is like very light right now. Kinda wanna like... I'm gonna add a new layer and experiment. Just a little bit. Because if you think about, hold on. Just like thinking of ways I could like indicate face shape. That's fair. We're all sleepy. It's 4 AM hours for all of us, even if we're not in 4 AM. Lost all self-control. What a mood. Looked like tribal face paint. A little bit. There's like, it's the way the faces are mapped. Like you can see it. I did something similar like here, but I just didn't extend it across the whole face. Looks like a big nose for a second. Okay, I think that's pretty good. Oh, I need to blend out the hand shading. Oh, dang. I forgot. I changed the... Okay, hold on. So I'm gonna color pick this, turn this up, and then preserve opacity. There, it's better now. I didn't even shade the, I didn't think a lot of this through. I didn't shade the tummy. See if I can remember how to shade, like, how to shade, stomachs. Something like that. Is fishnet in? There's always a time for fishnet. Like there's always a, there's always some, like, fashion sense that's, like, that does fishnet. I don't know, that's probably too, like, let's blend this one out a bit more. Maybe I should look at like a reference. I'm gonna look up a reference. It doesn't look like that wrong, but I feel like I could do better. I want to look at how stomachs look. 1 second, keeps chatting amongst yourselves. Okay, okay. Okay, I'm getting it. Here's a good one. Okay. Let me just... Anyone got any Legos? Oh man, I used to be way into Legos. Okay, so this is gonna actually... I wasn't too far off. Let's do this. And then... yeah, I'll just like cut this, sure, whatever. It's gonna go down a bit more. I had the general idea correct. Just a little bit misplaced in some areas. That looks like it just goes into the crotch, and I'm not a fan of that, so I'm gonna lighten that up a lot. Wait, I have a reference of her, like, actual stomach. It's pretty... not a lot of definition in that. Okay, cool. So I'll just keep doing what I'm doing. Some people have, like... Okay, I got my images in front of me still. The shadow should extend down just a little bit more. What's up? Oh, you got ramen? Oh man, I could go for some ramen right now. I wish I was back in Korea. Korea's got some great ramen. We're drawing tummies. Would you like to join us in our tummy drawing? I mean, I feel like that's all really the definition that I need to, Oh yeah, ramen or instant ramen? I don't really want to over-define it, because then it's gonna look, like, weird with the rest of the image. That's good. That's good. That's good. I like that. Okay. Then I'll add some more shading on top of that. I'm sure I've said this on stream before, but like my way I make ramen, I make it with Shin ramen. It's just Korean ramen. And I always use Shin ramen. And I cook it in such a way, so I have this pot that's like the perfect size for cooking ramen. It's this little pot, and it's like got a nice little round circle bit, and Shin ramen's like, they're like an instant ramen that's like in a circle shape, so it just fits perfectly at the bottom of the pot, and you'd have to like push it down in. No instant, unfortunately. Fair. You can do instant ramen well, though. Instant ramen can be done well, as I'm about to explain. But I start cooking it in a pot, then I take 2 eggs, and I crack them like on top of it, but I don't just poach the eggs. What I do is I take the chopsticks and I kind of like go around the yolk of the egg and separate it from the whites. And then I like mix like all of the whites into the ramen. But I do it in such a way where the yolks stay intact. So you got still runny yolks with the eggs or the egg whites mixed all the way into the ramen. And then I like plate it up. And then you can either break the yolk there and just like take bites with like the part of the broken yolk, or you can mix it all in. And I recommend both. Very good. Oh man, I'd make it right now, but I'm out of eggs. I don't have any eggs. I'm very upset about this. We have the ramen though, at least. You know what I made for myself? You wanna know what I ate for 2 meals today? I ate mac and cheese with frozen chicken nuggets on top. The white person's tonkatsu. And it was good. It was pretty good, man. Making me want to drive to Winco at 6 a.m. Winco. You've revealed, well, I got part of your location at least. Did you know? I mean, I'm in PST and I'm in the States, so I feel like this is pretty obvious now. Like, I'm around Wincos as well. Did you know that Winco is actually, it's an acronym. I think that's the right word. But it stands for, Washington, Idaho, Nevada, if you want to be from Nevada, California, and Oregon, because those are, like, the states that it's in, I guess. Did you know that? Little fun fact for you. Is it a popular brand? Winco? I think in the west side of America, there's like, well, it's kind of like, I don't really know how to describe. I guess it's like a bulk grocery store? I don't really... It's like a mix between, a normal grocery store and a Costco. Yeah, Costco, but exclusively the food. Been forever since you hit a Winco. You guys, okay, so there's Costco's in Korea, or there's at least one. Let me tell you, that's still like one of the weirdest experiences I've ever had, and I've been in a cult. Like, this was like weird crap. Like, I went to Costco in Korea, and it's like, they just like took a Costco from the States and just plopped it in Korea. It was just the exact same place, and it was weird. It felt like uncomfortable, uncanny valley. No, living in the East, yeah, you don't get around to a lot of Wincos, I bet. Yeah, it was literally just like a normal Costco. It was so weird. And this isn't an experience that like I could just share a lot about, just because people don't really think about it, I think. Yeah, I've been around mostly Korea. I've only been to China on a layover, and I hated it. It was gross and sticky and stinky, and it was like really warm and humid. Then I went to go get a smoothie. I got a watermelon smoothie, and they literally just like blended up a watermelon. It wasn't even cold. Like the worst smoothie I've ever had. Like there was nothing else to it. It was literally just a blended watermelon. I've been to Japan, I've been to Japan 3 times, technically. Only one of them was like a real Japan experience. The poor man smoothie, yeah. So yeah, one of them was a real Japan experience. The other was Okinawa, which is weird because it was just kind of just like the States. Or there's a lot of like people from the States who were traveling there because there's like a military base there, I guess. And then the third time was with the cult. To spread the good word. I've got some stories. Again, we'll not be sharing until I hit partner or something. Saw something really interesting done with a watermelon. What a cult. Oh, have you not heard? Have you not heard the story of RJ accidentally joining a cult? I'm hiding that behind like a wall that I can monetize. Like, I'm not telling that story until like I get partner, I've decided. Yeah, it was, yeah, in my defense, didn't know it was a cult. That's all I got to say. No further questions. I'm glad you guys are all excited to see each other. That's really wholesome. Like whenever I start up a new stream, people are asking, hey, is this person here? Real wholesome. Keep it up, you guys. Keep it up, gang. How do you define a cult? People who take religious measures to extremes in terms of censorship and in terms of like indoctrination. I'm not gonna talk about it until I actually tell the story. I don't want to talk about like my experiences until the actual story. But I got confirmation that it was a cult. That's all I'll say. Or confirmation that it was a weird church. You saw the character design yesterday. I actually entered a cult on YouTube once because of a certain title-less song. Interesting. Was it like one of those like Japanese songs? Because I see those in my recommended. This dude who like doesn't title his music and they show up in everyone's recommended anyways. Feel bad you haven't joined in a while. That's fine. People got life going on. I'm happy when you show up. We'll post over at your... Oh wait. What are you talking about? The girl on the train station? Yeah, I did hear about that. That is this song, I think. That's like... I think I know what you're talking about. They're like kind of like Vocaloidy or synthesized voice sounding. Guessing I'm in a magical cult. What kind of magical cult? Do they actually do magic? Because if so, then I want to join. I went in on that. Played it when it was underrated. Ah, yeah. Has it, like, garnered a, I guess a cult following is what they're called? I have these hands that I rendered. Maybe I need to use those as reference, because I drew pictures for a Lily Pichu contest. I didn't win anything. I didn't expect to win. I just wanted to, like, get a little bit of clout. You do magic. What? Yo. But yeah, I drew these hands on one of the characters. I'm gonna get them up because I'm like... They're like the best hands I've ever rendered. Let me find them. Y'all keep talking amongst yourselves. As is custom. I have it saved on my laptop. So... I have to go onto like my social media to find it. It won't take that long. I know a place where I can find it easy. There she is. Here, we'll paste it here, because this is just a gross looking blob now. Hold on. I'm gonna try one more time. There. I did. Can you eat a chip vertically? I rendered this hand. And it's like the best hand I've ever rendered. You got like the tendons and stuff. I was so proud of that. Also, I really like how I did this Lily Pichu's hair. I just thought it turned out really nice. This one's turned out less nice. I realize now where I made some mistakes. Actually, let's correct this. This is a learning opportunity for everyone. What I'm going to do, let me show you. That looks awesome, thank you. I rarely render my pieces now. I usually just do like the simple like shaded sketch style, which is just kind of you know, it's just self-shaded, not really not a whole lot of like time and effort put in. Okay, hold on. That's enough, whatever. So I'm gonna cut this out. And then if I just like, I want to put this underneath actually. If I moved her head down a little bit like that, I just realized. Let's like even rotate it a little bit. Make it more skull shaped. Like that already looks a lot better. Can we fill it in? Fill in some of those gaps. Nothing too intense because I want to get back to the Callie drawing. But yeah. Hold on. Let me... So there it is. Wait, hold on. Hold on, wait, no, hold on. Is this okay? So, before, after. Oh, is someone good nighting? Did someone leave? Did I miss that? You're heading out, Lisa? Is what's happening? Did I miss something? But, yeah, anyways. I should have moved the head position just a little bit down. I feel like it would have looked a bit better. Anyways. Back to Callie. Let's see. Maybe I can use this illustration as a reference. Yeah, I'll use this one as a reference too, because I didn't do a bad job at rendering here so much. It's just super saturated, like with all my drawings, so maybe it's not that different. I did actually put a lot of effort into this drawing. Look at that. Maybe I should like switch to painting. Look how much work this is. Look at all those flowers in the background. Anyways. Back to Callie. Am I right? Modern day killers really must hate fun. What the heck? Wait. That's right, okay. I was rendering this hand. That's where we were. Sometimes you forget how to draw. You gotta use your own artwork as reference. That's basically my whole like artistic career. Sometimes you forget how to draw, you gotta use your own art as reference. How does that look? I feel like I did the other knuckles just a bit like, yeah, I don't know. We're gonna make these a little bit bigger. That's not great. Hold on. Soften him up a little bit. That's nice. Look at that. Look at those knuckles. One second, my cat wants in. He's scratching. I hear him. Kitty. You guys are scaring me a little bit. You guys all just said good night. I can't read it. Oh wait, oh Lisa, you did say goodnight. Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't read in chat and I just saw everyone say goodnight and I'm like, did my stream cut out? What happened? Where'd you guys go? Good night to whoever is leaving. I think Lisa left a while ago, but I missed it because... Oh, there's like a lot of chat that I missed. What the hey? Because I was like correcting my old art. That's not even that old. Yeah. You're gonna go. Good night, because I'm gonna know. Wait, I'm gonna knock out people who have sleep deprivation. It's for your own good! The weird thing about, like, being an artist, I guess, this goes for, like, any, like, artistic, like, skill or whatever, is you have to, like, it's hard to, like, place exactly how, like, good you are, I guess. Like, I have no idea, like, what, like, artistic level I'm at. It drives me crazy, y'all. Because, like, sometimes I feel like, yeah, this looks pretty good, and other times I'm like, this is kind of garbage. I don't know why anyone gives me the time of day. I've been going back and forth on this piece a bit. It's like I kind of like parts of it, I really don't like other parts of it. Well, it's like at certain times I'll like it more and certain times I won't like it at all. True art struggles, that's the mood. So you guys have to tell me if something looks off. I accept criticism. Except if you're egotistical and say everything you do is perfect, which I've met some people. Oh, well, everything I do is perfect, so thank you for reminding me that I deserve all the attention in the world. It's me. I'm the best. It was RJ. All along. Initiate bullying. No! My ego! My poor fragile ego. You guys hear how that came out? What the heck? My poor fragile ego. Initiate bully EXE. Let's prepare them knuckles. Whatever, but you guys don't have knuckles as clean as these ones. These aren't even that nice looking. Kitty. Buddy. He is like the loudest cat. No one else I know has a cat that screams this much. Hey buddy, you want to sit on my lap? You good? Why are your paws so chilly? You're so chilly, buddy. What the heck? Oh, he's nuzzling. Oh, he's out. I feel bad, he's got cold paws. Was he out exploring? Bet it would hurt to get hit with his knuckles. His knuckles made from steel. Okay, let's see. It's like... I need to shade the boobas a little bit more. It's kind of hard to see because of the necklaces. Buddy, what do you want? Does your cat wander outdoors? Is it even colder? It's, I mean, it's like... In Fahrenheit, it's probably like 50s outside. He's got a little cat door. He wanders out at night. He comes home. And, well, yeah, he kind of gets in fights with other cats sometimes. But he's a survivor. I took him to the vet one time. Because, gosh, he's such a gross cat. It's the most important drawing. Exactly. So I gotta do these ones justice. And it'll come more apparent when I shade the shirt. It's like 70. Oh, gross. Stinky. I hate humidity. Like, first time I went to Korea, I was like, it was summertime and I was actually dying. I can do dry heat. I can do dry heat just fine. I cannot deal with humidity. As the years have gone on, I've gotten better with dealing with it. But it's still just not fun. Humid weather sucks. I'd also prefer dry heat. Yeah. I don't think anyone prefers humidity to dry heat. If there is some maniac who does, then I'm just like, I'm gonna ban you. I'm gonna ban you from the stream. I can't do any heat. Yeah, same. Oh, yeah, I can do dry heat better. Doesn't mean I can do heat well. There's actually a few things wrong with this drawing, now that I look at it. Let me, like... Honestly, her face got a little bit squished here. It's not, like, that bad. Because it's supposed to be in perspective, but kind of just want to... I'll do this much. That should be fine. Just kind of want to go like this a little bit. I know it's an old drawing, and I shouldn't be doing this right now. It's just how things are. Yeah, that's a little bit nicer looking. Let's compare again. Oh, I moved that one all the way down. Well, whatever, it's fine. Wait till you find countries that, oh man, I couldn't do it. I'd be like, I see places where I can improve. I mean, my problem is like, I get like caught up in a drawing like really quickly. I'm like fully aware of this like when it's happening too. It's like I have like issues seeing errors in drawings that I'm currently working on. And like I know that they're there. And I know like that something's wrong, but it's like it's kind of like when you stare at a word or say a word too many times. And then you're like it loses all meaning. I mean, that's what happens. That's what's happening with like when I'm working on a drawing. It's just like it loses all meaning to me. So like I'll look at it like once I kind of like lose the image in my mind, like when I stop working on it for a while and I come back to it, that's when I'm like, ah, gross. So like it's like I didn't draw this picture too long ago. I think I drew it in like October or November of last year. Well, I guess that is long enough for me to be like, I can improve. I don't know. But it's like, back then, like, I still kind of knew, like, oh, I'm like, There's gonna be like mistakes in here that I don't see now that I will see like very like soon after I finish. And that was the truth. And that's what's gonna happen with this drawing. I'm gonna see all the mistakes only after I finish the drawing and it's been like a week, and then I look back and I'm like, I would have seen that earlier if only my mind worked to 100% of its full potential. Alright, let's do those drop shadows now. No, that's not what I wanted. I'm gonna make this a multiply layer actually. Just kind of like a bit cheating. I know everyone else puts the work in. Won't catch me doing that. You know, I'm gonna make it a normal layer. It'll look weird if it's not a normal layer, I think. Okay, so if I'm confirming the light source is coming from like this direction, like pointing down onto her, then the hair shadow's gotta be right here. My hair shadows always look like super lazy, I think. Oh gosh, I just remembered that Coco's graduating. It's so sad, man. It's like she really did like a whole lot for the VTubing community. Like not even Hololive like by itself. Like she pretty much like spread VTubing to the West. Like the comforting thing about her leaving is like knowing she'll be okay though. I do want to draw Coco. I was thinking about drawing her actually for today's stream. But I'm like, I'd rather, I don't want to lose focus on this drawing. But I think when she actually does graduate, I'll draw a picture for her. I have an idea of a composition. It wouldn't be too hard. But I don't know, like, if I want to do, like, I was going to do, like, if I drew her for today, I wanted to draw a colored sketch. But I was like, she probably deserves a full rendered piece. I mean, it's Coco. She's too important to just have a colored sketch, I think. Man, it was weird. Like, it really is getting me down a lot more than I thought it would. It's like, I really, like, I didn't even, like, really watch her videos. I just, like, saw, like... Yeah, I just saw, gonna angle this a little bit more. I saw some clips from her. I saw her when she collabed with, like, other... I liked it better before, actually. I saw when she collaborated with, like, the Hololive EN girls. I really only watched the Hololive EN girls. Or, like, yeah, only recently, and I'm sure, like, they already knew that she was graduating when they did those collabs with her. But, like, I heard about, like, the kind of person she was and, like, what she'd done for Hololive and what she'd done for, like, VTubing in the West, even. Or, like, VTubing in Japan. It's crazy. Kitty, buddy. I gotta let him out again. He's going, he's freaking out. Kitty. Yeah. Crazy little boy. I'll have to let him back in soon probably too. I just rolled over my toe with my chair. That did not feel great. I don't even watch Hololive anymore, but it's still sad. Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's sad for her. These next, like, streams that she does are gonna have so many viewers because, like, even the people who didn't watch her, like, everyone knows. Everyone who's, like, knows about VTubing knows about Coco. She's like such a staple, it's gonna be really like weird for her to be gone. I've still got a lot of drop shadows to do. Gotta do all these necklaces, man, that's crazy. That's not what I wanted to do at all. Shoot. Scary. You accidentally pushed the wrong hotkey. Just ruins everything. A serenade, holy crap, 1 second. I can't do melodica, it's too early. I'm gonna get my ukulele. Gosh, it's been a while. It's been a while since I've done a serenade. Here, if it's ukulele, I'm gonna very quickly turn off my BGM. Okay. Can you hear that well enough? Is that good? Hold on. That's the chords for for KK Bassa. It's like da 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 da. Dang it. Can't sing and play at the same time. It's my biggest flaw. As someone who owns like many instruments and does singing for fun, I feel like I should be able to sing and play at the same time. Could you guys even hear that? You guys could hear that, right? Saw a clip where Kanata said she will stay living with Coco so we can talk about her condition. Oh, that's nice. I heard a rumor that the reason Coco was graduating was because she'd be moving on to a management position at Hololive, because I heard she originally intended, she like applied originally as a manager, or like for a corporate position. Which is interesting, and then they're like, you should be a talent. Yeah, she'll definitely be okay. This shadow is not at all centered. All there game. Yo! What's up, Hanako? Should I call you Hanako now? Did you rebranded, right? What was your... I'm sorry, what was your, what do you go by now? I want to make sure. You're Demi, okay. What's up, Demi? Yeah, we're doing our casual 4 AM streams. This one's, we're sad about, Coco graduating from Hololive, so we're all lamenting about that. Sit up all night with your friend to fix our sleep. Yo, that's literally what I'm doing. Like, I woke up at 10 PM yesterday, so I'm like in the process of fixing my sleeping schedule. Yo, bad sleep gangs. Just gonna sleep way too late or too early. I'm at the point where I'm just sleeping too early now. This should be going down. And I should probably extend it further even. at a point when I don't even know when I sleep. I just sleep, yeah. Sleep just happens at some point, I don't know. Okay, I think it's pretty good in terms of like drop shadows. I mean, could be better, could always be better though. I'm tired and it's literally in the middle of the day and just sleep. You see, I wish I could do that. I can't like, if I'm feeling tired, I can't just like decide to sleep. Like, sleeping is like, I gotta be like, it's gotta go with my like circadian rhythm or whatever it's called. Like, sleep does not just happen on command. One does not simply sleep. With the Lord of the Rings references, yo. Force my brain to say sleep. I mentioned this like in one of my other 4 AM streams, I think. But I'm like, I got too many like intrusive thoughts to just sleep whenever I feel like it. This is a hard shadow to do because it's gonna be like, it's around like the... I might need to redo this part of the shadow. It's gonna be like a... So I keep a bottle of melatonin. Purple Fairy with the host. Yo, Jack of Flaps from me. Thank you. Thank you. We love to see it. So I keep a bottle of melatonin. Yeah, I like... I think I mentioned this before too, but I like overdosed on melatonin one time. If you can call it that. I don't know, melatonin's kind of different, but I just like, I got too much. And I got real nauseous. So I had an existential crisis because the YouTuber didn't sleep all night. Hello, Purple Fairy. Yeah, these shadows are getting a bit weird. I might need to... Well, it's like, maybe they like look okay. I don't know, they kind of like look fine. I don't know, they don't look great. It's 4 AM game complete. Is everyone here? Are all my friend here? Hope you're feeling okay. I'm feeling good. I'm sad because Coco's leaving Hall alive, but other than that, I'm okay. Okay, and that's like at too much of an angle to like cast a visible shadow. But now... And then, now we gotta do a darker shadow. Just gonna be pinker and lower. There we go. Bit too dark. I'm gonna lighten that up a bit. A bit too pink. Gonna desaturate that a little bit. You have to remind that. I have to remind you guys that I'm doing okay. Well, it's, okay, it's like, I'm usually not this, like, quiet. I'm usually pretty yelly, I think. But you guys are seeing me when I have to be quiet for other people's sakes. because everyone else that I'm living with is fast asleep right now. So I'm actually a lot more energetic of a person. This has got to be a lot lower. You guys are just catching me at my quiet time hours. Who yells at 4 AM? Definitely not me. I would get yelled at. I would soon be not the one who's doing the yelling. Oh, that's my airbrush. That's why it's adding more paint instead of actually blending it. What do you guys think of my tummy? I think it turned out pretty good. Great time to drink away what ails me. That's how you solve problems. You get sad and drink. Okay, this is too light. I'm definitely gonna have to go in with another, like, shading color. I should have just erased a little bit. Oh, my cat wants in again. Who would have thunk? I'll be right back. You know when people get jump scared, they yell for some reason, I just open my mouth without uttering a word. I like, so you know, like, it's, I mean, like, there's like different kinds of people, like, who react to things. They're like people who scream, which I think is like common for like girls and stuff like that, but like, then you have people who yell. Now I'm someone who yells. I don't scream ever. I just go like wah, but I don't go like the high pitched, like, you know, I don't do that kind of scream. I don't think I've ever naturally done that in my life. I'm a yeller. Kitty, what you need, buddy? Kitty. I don't know what his deal is. He's a weird one. I don't know what's going on with my coloring style. I don't know if it looks like, or I don't know how it looks to people. Because I feel like it doesn't look quite like how normal, like, anime coloring style is. I feel like mine's too blended for that. I don't know what it looks like to people. It's so annoying not to not know what your art style is because you're the one who has the art style. It's just because I have PTSD at movies. I yelled at horror movies as a kid. Oh no. Is that? Oh, that's probably gonna. Well, are we people? I was coerced into watching horror movies as a child and have PTSD going to sleep. No. Or we just chat. I think that's up for you to decide. I'm down to have, like, deep and meaningful conversations. You can be as involved as you want to be. We are people who chat. There you go. I don't know, you guys tell me, how does my art style differ from the normal anime style? Because I've had people tell me, they're like, RJ, your art is like, It's definitely anime, but it's not like normal anime. Like it's got like something like unique to it. And I'm like, I don't know what that means. Great community here. Yeah, I like you guys a lot. You guys are fun. So that just adds a little bit extra. It's nothing too intense, but I want to add a bit more of an intense shadow now. I feel like it's a rendered anime drawing. Yeah, I guess it's like a little extra rendered. I don't like oh, it's just like very blended. I feel like my cat's meowing again. I don't know. I worry about that child, that little boy. If that makes any sense. I get it, yeah. I got like real into cell shading at one point. Which is why my sketches have like a kind of distinct cell shaded style, I think. If I didn't blend so much, it would probably look a bit more like a normal anime drawing. How is this happening? Where's my hat layer? Thought I erased all of this. Okay, so I want one more darker layer. It's gonna be quite a bit darker. But a little bit more saturated. Just gonna be for those darkest spots. Oh, I forgot to add the drop shadow from the hat. I might add it in later, actually. Cool. That looks fun. I think probably the thing I'm most skilled at in my art is just like not even rendering in general or like shading in general. Just actually is rendering in general. I think just like blending. Not knowing where the light goes necessarily. Or like blocking out light. I could improve in those areas, but like I'm good at like being able to like blend and pretend that things look good. And that's really all that art is, by the way. Just pretending that you know what you're doing. In case anyone was curious, no one knows what they're doing. Anyone else play? Is that Civ? Chiv? I know about Civ, I don't know about that necessarily. I don't play it. I know I've got friends who play it though. I don't have like I don't have enough or like no chivalry. No, I don't know that one. It sounded too much like Civ and I got distracted by that. I don't have enough money right now to get any new video games, which is why it's all art in Minecraft. Gotta get me some commissions. Man, it was like, okay, whenever, like, I'm, like, getting, like, commission, like, live 2D commission requests, like, a lot. Like, a lot of times people are like, oh, are you open for commissions? And, like, not officially, no. But, like, a lot of times I'll take commissions anyways. But, now that I'm officially open for commissions, it's like no one. It's like silence. I'm like, oh, come on. I need to make, like, a live 2D post. I need to post a GIF. Or something. A short video, like, showcasing my live 2D, and then go, like, hey, commissions are open. I'll take it as soon as I have money. I appreciate it, thank you. No, no pressure, no pressure. I'm not telling you guys to commission me. I'm just letting you guys know about my woes. What's the price? It's a bit of an investment. I'll say that. And so it's like live 2D work. So my prices right now are $500 for a full body, and then plus some, like, you know, like emotes or whatever, and then $400 for a half body. It's a bit. But hey, it's cheaper than Iron Vertex. How do your commissions work? So I have, oh wait, I don't have a link for my card yet. Here, I'll link my card in chat right now. This has just become like an advertisement stream. Let me copy that. So, there's that. It's like a little about me, but you can find my commission info there. Basically, you like look at the commission info, you read like all the details and stuff, and then you send in like, this stream is sponsored by RJ. Yeah, pretty much. But then then you go to a Google form and you actually submit a form in. And that's how you like officially request a commission, and then I'll reach out to you after that. This is the first time I've done like a Google form or something, so I'm wondering if that's maybe off-putting to people. I don't think it would be. I feel like if you're already like looking to get a rig, you'd be pretty committed. What do I need to do? The brush. That's right. Oh, I didn't even add hair shadows like by her like little side hair pieces. I only did it for the bangs. What am I doing, man? Yeah, right now I'm not doing like normal art commissions. I'm just doing live 2D commissions because normal art is too hard now to do commissions for, at least. Yo, what's up, Red? How are you? I don't know how to say that first word. I know I say this like every stream, but there's someone else called Red, or that goes by Red. Or no, they go by Widow. Never mind. It's Red Widow. But I think they go by Widow. Never mind, you're good. I'll keep calling you Red. Gotta keep up with all the people in chat. Where can I color pick from? Here is good. And the knuckle crotch. Yeah, the shading color was just way too light. I don't know what I was thinking. And then go in right here. You add some shade. Oh, it's like AV, but without the H. Avier. Okay. Gotcha. Avier. I think. The U in there. The U in there is a bit misleading. Meow. Buddy. You gotta choose, man. I can't help. You gotta be in or out, my guy. This is me talking to my cat. I don't know how well you can hear him. Here, how about this? If I stream for late enough in the day where the people that I'm living with are all awake, I have an idea for something I can do, because I've kind of wanted to do this. I don't know if it'll work though. I have a music-based activity that you guys can partake in. Kitty! Hi, Kitty. Karaoke stream. Yes, but not this one. I don't want to say because I don't think like I'll be streaming until everyone's awake because right now it's almost 5:40. I assume people are going to be up around like 9? Or it could be earlier, it could be early. Okay, my cat wants out. Hold on, he's scratching at the door. I'll be right back again. Holy crap, dude. Meow. Meow. He's gonna want back in. This isn't the end, by the way. Yeah, I know. Meow. Meow. Dumb little boy. I love him. He's my whole life. He's my only friend, except for you, chat. He's my only in-person friend. Oh yeah, he's coming back. Okay, I think that's good for this skin. Let's add some blush though. First of all, she got really light blush. I just wanted to make sure. Ooh, I'll render her eyes next. Eyes are really fun. Do you get along with your housemates? Most of them, yes. Let's call them my caretakers. Because they do most of the stuff for me. I get along with one of them really well. 2 of them I'm mutuals with, 1 of them I don't get along with too well. Or not mutuals with. I've been on Twitter too much. I'm like friendly with them. Making me start to miss my cat. Oh yeah, and then I have my cat, who I love more than anyone in the whole world. He is a good boy. He doesn't... He has got like all sorts of anxiety though. He only likes being around me and then one of my caretakers. And then he is afraid of everyone else. Like all the way afraid of everyone else. He like... Oh, he does this thing. It's like, it's kind of sad, but it's also really cute. He, like if he hears like a lawnmower outside, or like a vacuum in the house, or, you know, just like an unfamiliar sound or something. I've also got a dog. The dog's not mine, the cat's mine. But there's also a dog living in the house, so if the dog barks, my cat will do this thing. If I'm in bed, he'll run underneath my covers. He'll like burrow his way underneath my covers and like press his body like really tight against like my leg or something. It's really cute. It's sad because he's scared, but it's like really cute. Okay, blush. Yeah, he's a cutie. He just needs to learn some social skills. I'm gonna redo the blush a little bit. I hear him again. I think he wants back in. I hear him. He wants back in. Okay, one second. One second. Let me get him. Let me get him. Kitty. Come here. Kitty. Behave yourself. Oh, if someone redeems the serenade again, I'll play my kalimba. I just saw that and remembered I had it. I'm like, that's a quiet enough instrument. My bunny used to do that, but she sat on my face instead. Aw. That's still cute, though. Trying to like get these blushes to look right. A serenade, kalimba time. I'll once again play the only song that I know. Ah. There it is, yay. The Stardew Valley song. I could play more Stardew Valley songs actually, hold on. Looks like the main one is like, hold on. Something like that. Kitty! Why are you meowing at me? Hold on. What do you want, buddy? Come here. Come here. Come here. Make me remember. Cut her nails. Aw, that's cute. Bunnies are cute. I had a friend who had a rabbit. And it was the weirdest rabbit. It just, like, it didn't do anything. It was, like, alive and stuff. But it just, like, it wouldn't move. You just, like, pick it up. And they would just, like, not move anything. You could, like, stick its ears up and it would just, like, their ears would just, like, stay propped up. And then I know, okay, so I've learned this is bad, like, since then. I know not to do this now. But, like, he would, like, lay the rabbit, like, on its back a lot and just, like, hold it like a baby and it would just do nothing. And I've heard you're not supposed to do that because it, like, that's their, like... Buddy! Holy crap, hold on, let me see if he needs something. He is really upset. Kitty! I don't know what you need. Kitty, come here. I don't know. I have no idea. Oh, what's up? Got a goat in my yard. How goes it? Okay, I'm looking back at this face. I'm, like, okay with it now. Meow. I don't want to meow or else he'll see it as like a, are you talking to me? He's out now. He'll want back in. He'll want back in at some point. Gotta do my least favorite part of the blush now. And I really don't have to do this. But like if you do it, it kind of looks nice. You just go like a... That one didn't turn out so bad actually. And like lower the opacity like all the way. That's not horrible actually. I am, however, gonna move it up a little bit. Cool, could be worse. Yeah, the annoying thing about my cat though is that my door is broken. Maybe it's not the annoying thing about my cat, more the annoying thing about my door. But my door is broken. It doesn't latch all the way. It kind of just like shoves into place. So if he pushes hard enough on it, he can open it. And also, as a cat, he's pretty dexterous. So he can pull it open from the inside as well. Basically, he has like full liberty over my door. And like I can't do anything about it. Might lower the opacity on that even more. I feel like this blush is a bit darker than the other side. That's good. Okay, I think the skin's looking pretty good. Let me see. Okay, I'll merge that down. Well, actually, I'm not going to merge the blush down, I've decided. Too dangerous. Have you ever considered why anime characters blush? Or have you ever wondered why? I don't know why I said that as considered. I I mean, it's just like a little bit of color to their cheeks, probably. I bet it just, I mean, it just kind of looks nice. And it's nice to make make them like shiny for some reason. He wants back in. The little butt, he wants back in. I don't know what he wants. I'm gonna be right back again. Kitty. He's beating up my sweater that I took off earlier. He's bunny kicking it. I can't believe this. Why do I look so... You're almost done for the day? Oh, nice. Okay, I think the skin is good for now. I'm pretty happy with it. I don't know. Do you guys think the skin looks okay? I think it looks okay. Let's put this back on. Fun. Okay. Then I gotta do like more shadows on that layer. Interesting. Okay. Okay. I want to do the eyes now. It's a bit out of order in terms of layering, but I like coloring eyes. That might be a bit dark, but we can lighten that. Did you give her abs, or does she always have those? I gave her like probably a bit more defined than what the original artist. Yeah, a bit more defined, but like not crazy abs. But you know, Callie's like definitely got abs. Like no doubt about it. Like she's just not flexing in that picture, you know? Like in terms of personality, Callie's definitely got abs. Who needs abs when you're a Reaper? I think she has abs because she's a Reaper. I feel like that seems like... Gonna lower the opacity on that shading just a bit, not too much. I kind of like a darker shadow on the eye whites. Arms are greater than butts or boobs. You know what? Fair. That seems reasonable. Okay, so that's what her eyes look like. I think I can shade these freehand. I don't think I need to color pick. Except for that one time, just to get the base color. I just need to remember how I draw eyes, once again. So my favorite thing about drawing eyes is doing this crap where like, if the eyes are at an angle, you put the, you put the pupils a little bit more inwards from the iris because of like the perspective of it and everything. Because irises are actually concave, and then like the sclera, I think, goes on top of it. It's pretty cool. And I really like the effect that you can do with it in, oh, when you're drawing them. When you're drawing eyes. I never remember how I draw eyes. I draw them differently every single time. Like if you look at the way I drew my eyes versus the way I drew Ryan's eyes versus the way I drew Sugi's eyes, there's like insane differences. Should I just color this whole picture today during this stream? It's gonna take probably like 6 hours. I forget what the longest stream I had was. Probably 4 hours. I can't imagine I went to 5 hours. I know I had one stream though that was pretty long. Every time I try drawing eyes, it keeps getting bigger on one side. Yeah. I mean, it kind of makes sense if you're doing like a 3/4 angle. Uptime. Is that a command I could add in? Or that Journey could probably add in for me before I even get a chance to think about it? These eyes don't look too bad right now. Time to ruin them completely with a multiply layer. On Nightbot. Ah, I see. I know I can add commands from my chat. I'm not gonna do that because I don't know how. I don't remember how. The one downside is streaming at 4 AM. Well, now almost 6 AM. Is that Journey isn't here to help me. That's okay. We can be capable by ourselves. Right, gang? Long boy stream. I mean, it's probably not like super early for most of you guys now, right? It's like in EST, it's like what? Almost 9 AM? And then everyone else is like in Asia or Europe or something crazy. The normal commands are different than the fancy ones. For example, you could just do adcom age 37. I see. I see. It's like 8 PM my time. Ah, gotcha. I just like lost my train of thought completely. That's right, okay. It's time to add little shinies to the eyes. I think I'd panic if Callie actually saw this. Imagine she gets so much fan art. That's kind of nice looking. Then the uptime one is... You just add from Nightbot, I forget how all that works. Okay. Alright, here's the thing that I do with my eyes that... probably... most people wouldn't. Well, this is like my cheat way of making them look like extra sparkly. This is like... It's probably not like the best way to do things also, but this is how I do things. So I go in with a brush. Like, let's do this. No, let's do... I guess that one's fine. And on a glow layer, I just add these little orbs all over the eyeball. Oh, you're leaving? Aw. Have a good whatever you're doing. Good day, evening, afternoon even. Have a good one. But yeah, you see, if you fill your eyeballs with all these little warts, and you lower the opacity a bunch. Then you make another layer, same glow layer. And then you add like, hold on. Oh, that would have been a better way to do that actually. Let's do just like another layer just for fun. I usually only do one layer of like little like sparkle wart whatever things. Let's add 2. Let's go with 2 this time. Just to spice things up a little bit. Actually, I'm not a huge fan of how that looks. We're gonna delete that and use a softer looking brush. Where's, I had like, maybe it's some texture. No, that's the texture, I don't want that. Previous one looks like spider eyes. Where, maybe it's, no, smooth watercolor. Okay, we're gonna use smooth watercolor. Maybe paint and apply? What is, like... I mean, that's like pretty soft looking. It's not like... What's transparent watercolor like? I think that was the one I was just using. No, I was using dense. Yeah, it's the kind of painty looking orbs or whatever. That one doesn't have much taper. I like taper on my brushes. Clip Studio does not like taper on my brushes. You lower that opacity. And then you go in. Then you go in with another glow layer. Now I'm doing this right. Now I got the hang of this. Maybe. Probably not. We'll see. Then you do real little ones. Just do like a few of them. Little flecks in the eyes. I'll do another bigger one on this eye. It kind of's got like, kind of got like a little sparkly, like glittery effect to it. I'm not gonna merge it to the eye right away, just because I don't know. Felt like it later. I might even lower the opacity on that even more. Oh, and then actually another thing you can do. Another glow layer. And then same thing. But you only do it like... on like this little section, right? Then lower that again. I don't know actually. Kinda... I'm just gonna not add that layer in. I've decided. Made an executive decision. And then another thing you can do after all that even is to take another glow layer, change it to like a blue or something. Actually, let's do like a red, like what we've been doing. I don't want to stray too far from like the color palette. I've been trying to not do as saturated lately. I mean, this looks kind of saturated. The eyes are definitely very saturated right now. Then you go like this. Then you take an eraser and you add little eyelash reflections. You like how I'm like phrasing this as if it's like a drawing tutorial? Are you folks learning? Yeah, I just add like random whatever's in there. Then I take the soft eraser. Oh wait, no, I go like this. Lower the opacity on that a bunch. I don't know. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I'm not feeling it so much this time. How does it look without this? Might look better without the, like, all these sparkles. I don't know. I just don't know. I kind of, Let's add the main shine in. Let's see. I just go in with just color pick from here. That doesn't look too bad, actually. That's kind of fun looking. The eyes, like, don't come together until you put in, like, the main highlight. Actually, hold on. I want to make the highlight color, or I want to make the highlight a little bit more interesting in shape. So let's try this. Is everybody sleeping in chat? I think everyone's just vibing a little bit. I feel like highlights always look weird if they're not like coming off the eye a little bit. Could like move them down to here. Are you saying no to you're vibing or sleeping? Because if you're not vibing, I'm gonna be offended. Kind of like the low highlight. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Stream too good? Oh yeah, that's what I like to hear. Imagine closing your eyes and dream. Couldn't be me. What do you guys think of those eyes? I think for now, they're okay. Sometimes you can put like another highlight in, like up here or something. Cool and shiny. Ah, yeah. Kind of like the other highlight up there. I don't know if it's like too much though. I like to be a bit more frugal with my highlights. Let's see like if we move these around a bit. Gonna rotate them just a little bit. I usually put my highlights around like here, but sometimes I want to experiment with a low highlight. Can't imagine putting my highlights like in the eyes. Kind of like having them down here. We'll experiment with that. Okay, this is coming together. Actually, I don't like a drawing until like it gets like shading and stuff. Yeah. Hello, Akira. How are you? Jacket flaps, yo. Looks like rubies. Oh yeah, I like to hear that. It's pretty epic. I'm gonna move this highlight just a little bit over. Eyes are fun to draw. I'm pretty happy with this so far. Alright, let's do hair. Just done with some fan art. Ooh, nice! Very cool. It's pretty epic. What is this? Oh, that's the mouth. I should probably shade the inside of the mouth first, because I'm gonna forget. I'm gonna forget. Oh, wait. I've seen another thing that I want to fix. Let's rotate this a little bit. Okay, that's good. Even more, I've decided. That's good. Yeah, are you part of my Discord server? Send your art into my Discord server. I'll take a look at it after the stream. Or if, I don't know, if I get bored, I'll look at it on stream. Let's take a look at this without the black background. Okay, I think because the background is black, I'm adding like darker shadows. I kind of vibe with it though, I'm kind of digging it. Okay, time to shade the mouth parts. It's not gonna be anything too intense. I'm probably just gonna like add a gradient. Can't imagine I like really need any more any more than that. Ah. Words are hard. Everyone's talking about like English is hard. Like English is a foreign language to me. It's hard, and here I am, born and raised on English, just straight up struggling. Okay, yeah. After this though, I think my next illustration, or like after I finish this drawing, my next illustration is probably gonna be Coco, because we gotta honor her. She did too much for me to just not ever do a fan art of her while she's active. Being the white background makes the drawing too bright. Yeah, for sure. I'm gonna add a background in. If you know, the smart thing to do is actually to add the background in before you add the colors in. That's the technique. That's the tactic. But you see, I didn't do that. Because I'm small brain. Yes, I have to send off the queen. I definitely want to make her a fan art before she graduates, like, and that's July 1st, so I kind of have to get cracking on that, actually. Like, right after I finish this drawing, I'll probably come up with a sketch. The tongue shading's a bit much, honestly. I'll just lower that a little bit. I'm just gonna merge them down, because I don't care much for it, the shading on that. Now let's do teethies. I'm just gonna borrow a color from the eyewise, because, like, I don't know, it's good to color pick if you can. Like, from your own drawing. It's good to borrow hues, I think. I don't even think I'm gonna blend that. I think I'm just gonna leave that be. Nope, I'm gonna blend it. RJ speedrun Coco drawing any %. Maybe I'll do like a crazy long stream of me drawing Coco. It'll be like, whoa, that kind of blended it kind of fun though. Look at that. I need to actually use like fun blending brushes. I only use like a kind of like blur kind of blending brush and then just like the pen tool. There's no in between. And maybe I'll do like a stream, like I don't stop streaming until I finish the drawing or something like that for Coco. It'll be on June 30th. June 30th Japanese time though. Because by June 30th in the States she will have already graduated probably. Alright, I gotta stretch real quick. Gotta stretch out my legs. Don't want to get clots from the, what is it, like sedentary lifestyle. Okay, and there's that. Let's go over the hair. I'm gonna color the hair in. Alright, I am gonna color pick for the hair shading. This artist is a really fantastic artist. Maybe one day I'll be at their level. Callie's actually a lot more saturated than I thought she'd be. I guess she's just got like, the shading is pretty subtle, like on her face and stuff. You don't expect it, but I mean her hair is really saturated. I guess this outfit is, like, in all is pretty saturated. Alright, how does this look? That's not as dark as I thought it would be. I'm gonna darken that just a little bit. Well, hold on, let me see. Oh, it's because I'm not using my... There it is. That's... it's like... I feel like it was a lot darker than that. Okay, we're gonna go for the lighter color again. Sounds like hell for you, fun for us. Fair. One of those days. Fair. I could do, like... I could do a lot of, like, serenade stuff that day, probably. Let's start with the bangs, I guess. Probably want to start by just, like... doing the hat shadow, huh? And I'll need to remember to add the shadow in on the face as well. Maybe I'll just do that now, actually. I've got the color down, I can just color pick that. That's all in one layer, so what I'm gonna do is underneath this, I'm going to color pick this. Like that. It's really just like that one corner of her head that needs it. No, I don't want to use this brush. Give me my normal blendy boy. And then I'll go in with this color. Airbrush that. Uh-oh, ruh-roh, stinky. There, that looks like a hat shadow, if I've ever seen one. Alright, let's do this. Man, am I not good at drawing like this kind of hairstyle. Hair is another thing I need to relearn how to draw every now and then. I'm not happy with how I did this hairstyle. That's like the same exact color. That's not a good color to circle with. I'm really happy with how I drew this hair. It's very saturated. Super saturated. Very, very saturated. Let's get into this. Let's dive into how I did this. Because I don't remember. Oh, I'm gonna save my drawing real quick. I feel like that's just like a good thing to do. Cool. So these hairs aren't really gonna be shaded that much. Okay, this one is. I'm gonna do something that maybe you're not gonna like. It's gotta happen though. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, stinky. That's how it has to be for now. Because I can't see the hair color super well. Gosh, it looks like one of the splash images you'd see in Doki Doki. Or like one of the scary whatever. I have to hide the eyelashes, you see, because I'm coloring the hair right now. Don't worry about it, it's okay, it's all good. It's all good, everything's okie dokie. More like doki doki. How am I gonna draw this? Just me repeating the same stroke over again. This is what the streams are. DDLC. Yo, you're still here? Yo! I actually showed up last night as my main focus of my dream. Oh my gosh. How was the dream? Just lurking? Ah, fair. Thanks for sticking around. Hopefully it wasn't too spooky of a dream. Unless it was like meta and you weren't like in the universe or anything, you were just like... Same. No, you're all good. Y'all don't need to apologize for lurking. The dream I was just sitting in a classroom chilling, but then some class started and for some reason the topic of the class involved Doki Doki. Yo, that'd be a fun class to just like delve into like The psychology of Doki Doki Literature Club. I'd be down. And in the class I saw old classmates, but then I saw Monica in there too, and she winked at me because I knew. That's kind of funny. Oh man. She's like, you've played the game. That's kind of funny. She's like, I'm real now. What's up? For real, we're real. Oh no, there's a gap in my flat coloring. What can I do? Trying to like, hair is always like, I gotta like really work to see like, okay, how are these shadows gonna work? Because on one hand you kind of follow like the structure and like three-dimensional shape of the hair, like, but on the other hand you're drawing anime and you gotta add these like pointy shapes in. If I get really quiet in this part of the stream, it's because I'm coloring hair and like figuring everything out as I go along. Just by the by. Remember in my first 4 AM stream? I was like, hey guys, I'm probably not going to talk so much, I just want to draw and maybe like have some company, but I doubt anyone will show up. And then here we are, like 13 viewers later. Three streams, 13 viewers later. We talk all that's what I'm saying. It's like, hey guys, I don't expect anyone to show up. Just wanted to stream because it's been a while. 3 streams later. Yeah, eventually though these streams are gonna get pushed later and later as my sleeping schedule gets more and more normal. How soon that will happen, who's to say? Who's to say for real? For realsies. If you guys were wondering how I'm coloring this hair, or what my methods are and how this is going to turn out, you can look at my hair tutorial that I made on yesterday's stream. Kind of happy, like weirdly happy with how this like hair tutorial turned out. Like it looks a lot better than I meant it to. What's my normal sleeping schedule? Let's see, normal, I'm gonna stop you at normal. See, yesterday I woke up at 10 p.m. I went to sleep at 2 p.m. and I woke up at 10 p.m. That's the sleep schedule for that's what's on this week's menu. I'm not proud of this, by the way. I'm like fully aware that like this blows. That it's like kind of lame to have a sleeping schedule like this. I'm fully aware. I'm not doing it because it's funny. I'm doing this because this is the way my body has decided. Saw your hair tutorial. It was cool, but I still didn't understand anything. But it was cool. Oh well, you can watch me color hair again. This is a second chance to understand how I do things. And if you ask me to explain it to you, I don't know if I'll be able to. Not because I don't want to share my secrets or whatever. I don't have any of those. Just because I frankly don't know what I'm doing. It's funny. Kind of funny though. It's nice to have someone speak while I'm awake at 3 a.m. Wow, we've almost looped around to where it's like almost 4 a.m. for you. It's gonna be a 4 a.m. stream again. I realize, like, as the stream progresses and it gets lighter out, like the sun is shining like through my window. I've got an unfortunate east-facing window. So like as the sun goes up more, the louder I get and the more I'm like, uh-oh, I need to quiet down. 3 a.m. get with the gang. Yo. East-facing windows are the worst, especially if you like have trouble sleeping in general, because then you wake up with the sun and you can't get back to sleep. When I actually like do go to sleep, I have to have like a full-on, like I got my sleeping mask, I got my like earplugs in. I can't sleep with like headphones or anything because I need like absolute silence to be able to sleep. It's not very cool. Not very cash money, if you ask me. 8:25 p.m. though. Oh, then stay up as long as you want, buddy. The world is your oyster, as they say. Alright, how's that looking? Pretty good, pretty good. Alright. Basically, the trick to make hair look good is to put, like, so you have the, like, you know, put, like, random lines like these and, you know, and stuff like that. But then you, like, combine that with, like, an actual fundamental knowledge of 3D shape. So, like, I can see this strand here, and I'm like, I want this corner to be, like, facing the bottom, so I'm gonna add more shadow on that. Not necessarily because it's the lowest on my screen, but because, like, in the composition of this picture, I know it's kind of, like, gonna be, like, a bit more three-dimensional. So now you can see there's, like, an edge. These surrounding eyes. And then the shadow's gonna get thinner over here, because you're starting to see less of that underside. And then we add in little extra strands, because this is hair after all, and it's a bit unpredictable. Then maybe you want to match that strand to another strand. This really is just turning into like Bob Ross. I want to do like art lesson streams. I feel like that'd be super fun. I just like, I don't want to do them if no one's going to be drawing along with me. And I feel like that's going to be the case. Alright, another example of using 3D shape. You totally do a draw along? Ah, that would be so cute. Maybe it's some. If I draw, how about the Coco drawing? Well, I don't know if I want to do that for the Coco drawing. Because I don't know, that seems a little bit different. I don't want to try and like capitalize off of Coco. I just want to make a tribute to her. Extra motivation to draw, yeah! We could do like a how to draw RJ or something. I'll try, not gonna promise it's gonna be good though. That's, you know what? I don't need it to be good. I'm just gonna be happy if I get like any response at all. That's like the thing. So I have a lot of friends who aren't artists. In fact, that's most of my friends. And they're constantly like, or I'm always like, draw a picture or something like that, you know, with context or whatever. But they're always like, no, I don't want to draw for you. You draw better than me. And I'm like, what are you talking about? I don't care that I, like, sure, of course I draw better than you, but it doesn't mean I don't want you to draw a picture. Like, why do you think I'm going to judge you? You're not, like, a proclaimed artist. You're just a person. And that's how all artists feel, I think. So if an artist asks you to draw them a picture, unless they're like a weird artist who's looking for an ego boost, because I guess that's also a thing. But if you're with an artist that you trust, and they're like, draw me a picture, they're just going to be happy that you're drawing, because it means that you're sharing an interest with them. Oh, also another art tip, never draw like just a straight line in art. Always make it like taper a little bit. Them's the tips. I'll draw on paper because I don't have a tablet. That's also okay. I'll just do, in that case, then I'll just do like I'll do no coloring, or I won't do coloring or anything. I'll just do like a how to draw like a sketch kind of thing. Because yeah, I bet a lot of people aren't going to have art tablets, you know. Especially people who just don't draw. Okay, y'all, this hair is looking good. I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty happy with how this is turning out right now. I am pretty happy with this. We love to see that. Okay, let's do the ponytail. I love these like weird ribbony looking shapes that I did. I want to do more hair like that instead of just like the woo woo, you know. I want to do more like, or not like that, just like, and just kind of like the weird like tapering and stuff like that. I want to do hair like that. That's fun looking. Most of my friends have tablets to play Osu. Ah, yeah. That's the strat, right? You get a tablet to play Osu, and then you're like, maybe I have a passion for art, and that's how it starts. That's how you start the art. You play Osu with probably like the $20 Huion tablet. I think that there's like a $20 Huion tablet. Huion, I don't know, I say Huion. And that's the one that everyone uses to play Osu. So you see, another art lesson. Or back to the 3D shape. This whole underside is gonna be like, this whole like under part of the ponytail is gonna be like hard to see in the light, so we're just gonna fill it all in completely. And see how nice and 3D that looks? That's what we do, folks. That's how you make the hair look good. It's not all about just like, oh, look at my hair strands, look at all those strands. It's about finding those 3D shapes and shading accordingly. And then see like what I did with this little strand right here. You can see the edge of it going around. And that's how you like indicate like, oh, there's a side to this, there's another side to this. Jacket toggle, alright, just for you, Purple Fairy. There's a lot of gaps in this my clipping mask. I'm gonna fill in really quick. And then it kind of like overlaps in some spots too, and I'm not super vibing with that. gonna get that really quick. Okay. There's the hair shading. Alright, let's get back into it. Right, back into the news. And then we have to keep drawing these strandy bits, even though it doesn't make as much sense, like, on these parts of the hair. Or we don't need it as much. But if we only did the 3D blocking on the hair here, but then had the bangs be all, like, strandy here, it would look weird, so we have to. We have to incorporate everything in. It's all for the sake of composition. I feel like I have to make another BGM. I feel like this one's gonna get old after a while. Imagine I could have thousands of viewers if I just didn't use the same BGM over and over. I don't like that shadow, actually, I've decided. The only thing that's stopping me is my BGM. I'm gonna add some extra little strandy bits over here as well. You will. I'll get 1,000 viewers. We'll see. I don't really know what to expect with streaming. Right now I'm just vibing and I'm happy doing that. I'm like honestly impressed at all that I have like, what, 12 viewers here now? I'm pretty happy about that, yeah. Good VGM, thank you. It took me a lot of iterations to get, like, for me to be happy with it. But then I came up with this and I'm like, ah, yeah, this is the one. There. Wait, no, it's not done yet. I think coloring really is like my favorite part of the drawing because it's like 6:37 now and I'm not feeling like too tired. Oh, my hand's kind of cramping up a little bit. That's unfortunate. Okay. I just like moved my hand away from my drawing tablet and I kind of stretched it and it's like, oh my gosh. I wish that didn't happen. Keep doing these 4 AM streams, your viewers are probably going to be EU and Asian viewers. I wouldn't hate that, honestly. Because, like, what else I could do is, like, I could stream, like, a little bit earlier than that, even, when my sleeping schedule gets back to normal, like, around, like, 7 PM PST. That's not what I wanted to happen. Yeah, and I could do, like... That'd be a bit earlier, like more like afternoon time for everyone, I think, but... That would be probably good for me. I feel like, yeah, I feel like 2 PM streams, what I used to do, that's like old now, like old news. I'm like really vibing at these like 4 AM streams. I'm like, honestly my viewer count is more stable on the 4 AM streams than it is like in the midday streams. So maybe this is the strat, maybe this is the way to go. Hair. I think the hair looks pretty good now. Big stretch. Alright, let's see what to do. 4 a.m. healing stream. Right now we gotta do the blendies. I feel like okay, so I blend my hair, like, I had like the hair tutorial and I blend it. I don't know if it gets better or worse after I blend it. I feel like it probably matches my style more after I blend it. But I really like the look of the 2D, or the not the 2D, but the cel shaded hair too. So what I always do when I do this is I like copy and paste like the cel shaded layer first, because I don't want to mess it up if like I don't like the blending. Imagine having normal time streams, couldn't be me. Simply could not be me. I do have like regulars that aren't showing up though, because it's also like 4 a.m. for them and they don't get up that early. Like maniacs. Or they don't stay up that late. So I kind of miss them. That's the only thing. I actually sometimes need to wake up at 4 a.m. to watch VTubers. So you're making these... Oh, so you making these are for... Oh, I see. Oh, also, while there's like 13 people here. I had a thought, so... I posted about it on Twitter and on in my Discord server. But my live 2D like model showcase for myself, it just hit 1,000 views on YouTube, which is super cool, and I'm very excited about that. And then I got a few new subscribers from, I think I'm up to 45 subscribers now. And I'm not really like making an effort to post content onto YouTube. So like that's a good amount, I think, just considering. But I was thinking, so because I upload all my VODs to that channel as well, I was thinking about making a new channel just for VODs and using the channel they have now as like a channel for more like edited videos or more serious videos, because I also want to like post songs and stuff there. What do you guys think? I'm like pretty solid on doing it now, I think. VODs, like the old live streams, is what I'm thinking. Like if I put the old live streams onto my like my current main channel, or if I put them onto a different channel dedicated to them, because they kind of, you know, I stream like sporadically and then I'll upload VODs sporadically. So there'll be like weird uploads. But I still want to keep uploading the VODs, just because like some people miss the streams. Pretty soon you'll have a custom URL. Oh wait, is that at 100? That is at 100, isn't it? Yo. I think some people stream on YouTube and Twitch at the same time. I think you're not allowed to do that if you affiliate. If I remember correctly. Or like... Oh, you saw it? Oh, that makes sense. I don't think you can do that with Streamlabs, which is what I'm using for streaming right now. I know there's other streaming softwares out there that aren't like OBS. Time to sub on YouTube. Yo, do the thing. Wait, hold on, I can do it. Exclamation point. YouTube. There it is. Yeah. Yeah, I want to do more YouTube stuff. I want to sing covers. I was so disappointed I was going to sing a cover for you guys. And then my microphone didn't work with my MacBook. It just like wasn't like, I don't know. I got my IT caretaker to come and take a look at it. He couldn't figure out what was wrong. He said it was something that he would like continue to look into. I don't know though. So I'm like, I don't know how if I want to like record covers. Oh yeah, join the Hino Den as well. If I want to record covers at some point. No, I don't have all my social. I think it's just like individual, which is not smart. Wow, Zimba being the goat with all of my. Yeah, I'll get that. I'll change that. For sure, that seems like a good one to change. Zimbabwe. Always has always been here. I remember to like and comment or to like comment and subscribe and turn on those notifications so you never miss an upload. Look at you guys with your YouTuber speeches, the monologues. Always in the shadows. Like an assassin even. Okay, you know what? I'm not vibing with this clipping mask. It's partially my own fault for using such a grainy pen. But like, look at this. Look how many like bits are sticking out. Not vibing. Have to go through and manually clean all this crap up. Even here. I feel like at this point there should be better. I don't even know if it's AI. I guess it is. I don't know, better AI for like selections and stuff. Like clipping masks, being able to tell like what should be inside and outside of the line. YouTube statistics say that only 0.000000001 of you guys actually subscribed. Also, only a small percentage of you guys are actually subscribed, so make sure to subscribe. It's free, and you can always unsubscribe later if you want to. Enjoy the video. Yo, I hope I can get big on YouTube. Just so I can give that speech ironically. That's the plan, that's the goal here. That's been the goal from the whole time. The moment I started VTubing, started streaming. Just wanted to say that crap ironically. Gosh, this is actually really messy. I should probably not have like the background be all the way black. Like while I'm doing this so I don't accidentally like erase too much. Like that, what I just did there. How stinky. Look how stinky this is. It's amazing when you actually count. Yeah. That is... It's way too far. Yeah. This is so gross, man. You know what I could do? I could just like, maybe this will help if I do this. Yeah, it's better. That's a little bit better. I hope it wasn't too much, though. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. Cool, now let's continue to render. Oh, there's all this stuff I need to render too. When the white background turns on, it makes me play. I mean, she's kind of... Isn't, like, the character itself kind of bright against the black background? Another big stretch. I'm like getting hungry. I might need to eat something in a little bit. I kind of want to finish coloring the hair first. Got some more crap up here I need to render, I guess. Bright plus bright equals blind. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I was like thinking to myself, like, man, my coloring style is really different from the person who made Callie's style. It'd be really cool to make a VTuber in my style. Man, I really got galaxy brain over here. Cool. Look at that all being like rendered and crap. Okay, let's add the secondary shadow layer. Or the bigger shadow layer. I don't know, the darker shadows. Okay, I'll just delete the normal cell shaded one. Go even darker in color. Let's see what the OG artist did. Maybe she didn't go that much darker in color. Maybe it's up to me. Let's see. That's how much darker that is. Let's go darker. We're gonna go a bit darker. Also a bit more into purple. And like a bit less saturated. A little bit more saturated. That's good. Maybe a little bit lighter, actually. Not that light. Like, this light is good. The eraser's too big. Oh man, I'm getting quieter because I'm thinking about eating. I think I still have some leftover macaroni and cheese. I can make more chicken nuggets. Oh, that sounds good. Oh man. How's this looking? Okay, hold on. In order to truly see the work that you've done, you have to zoom out. You gotta look at the bigger picture. That's just like an allegory for life, even. But I heard you made chicken nuggets over leftover mac and cheese. No, not quite. That would be a miracle if that happened. This is no bueno. Hold on, I'm thinking. No, I had chicken nuggets on top of the leftover mac and cheese, and it's beautiful. Alright, Shim. Yo, what's up, Imsworth? How are you? We got the Ims. I'm doing hair coloring. It's wild, man. Things are happening. Children have been born. People have died. The world has turned without my knowing. All it took was one nap. A 10-hour nap. A sleep, if you will. Don't be like Amsworth. Have sleep deprivation. Do it! Don't sleep. Imagine actually sleeping. Couldn't be me. Up until last night, I had 7 hours of sleep since Sunday. As like in total? Like throughout the whole week, or 7 hours a night? Because 7 hours a night isn't too bad. Oh, that's not pleasant. Can we get some Fs in the chat for Amsworth? Well, I guess you slept, so no Fs. No Fs. Imagine sleep. Pretty cringe. Little F. Oh, fair. Take a little F. Surprised at like how well I'm focusing on the art right now. This isn't normal. Usually in my art streams I hardly get anything done, but this has been a pretty productive stream. I'm suspicious. I'm sus. Dun, 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 dun. The muse has struck. The muse being streaming at 4 AM. Sorry, I don't know commands. True gamers have bags on their eyes. I sus of her own motivation. This is unusual, to say the least. I don't know why this is happening. I don't know, maybe it's because whenever I like start an art stream, like normally, I don't really have like an art goal in mind. Or, oh, it's probably because, I don't know, coloring is easier for me. I can get lost in coloring a lot easier than I can get lost in like sketching or line art. Ejects RJ from the stream. The stream has been live for 3 hours and 5 minutes. There it is. Not bad. I think my longest stream has actually been 4 hours. Someone can double check that on me. I'm sure the VOD's on YouTube. There was like a period of time where I just like forgot to upload some of the VODs. So some of them are missing. But I know my longest stream has at least been 4 hours. I don't think I made it to 5 though. Oh man. Stretch again. I've got a really garbage chair. There's like no support. 69-hour stream win. Oh man, can you imagine? What is that, like almost 3 days? I don't know if I could do it, man. I don't know. Okay. I want to take like a 1 minute or 2 minute break really quick. I need to lean back in my chair. Need to let my hand relax a little bit. Beating my current record, we'll see. I don't think I'll stream for too much longer. I'm gonna keep streaming. But I'm getting hungry. So we'll see about that here. In the meantime, I guess I'll just talk to you guys in the meantime. Or we can look into, I don't know. The stream is, look at you guys doing your own commands, doing like, what would it be, like acoustic commands, who's to say? Let's see if I can play my song on the ukulele. There it is. It's in the key of E, if I remember right. Oh dang it, I forgot. I thought I was gonna go into the I'm not good at ukulele. I'm not good at like playing fingerstyle. I just kind of wing it, so we'll see. It's gonna get into it. Just a second. Just a second. It's almost there. Let's see. I was like so ready. It's so bad, it's so bad. Oh man. I cannot finger style guitar for the life of me. I need a pick. And I want to learn it. Like, if I were to learn like a new instrument, if I could like immediately master an instrument, I don't know, I feel like fingerstyle guitar would be really cool, but I also like think it would be really cool to like learn violin. It'd be either guitar, violin, or piano because I'm too lazy to master piano by myself. I don't know, maybe piano actually. Because then I wouldn't mess up when I improvise. I don't know. I can like improvise piano fine enough because like Oh, fiddle sounds fun. I learned how to fiddle a little bit. I have a violin. I took a year of violin, like a few years, like, well, at this point, like, I don't know, like 6 years ago maybe. So I have a violin, and I learned how to fiddle, like, a little bit. A little fiddle, you know? You need a good violin sound right about now? No, here, while I'm, like, taking a little break. I'm gonna turn the eyes back on. There, that's better. Look at you. So you're fiddling with a fiddle for a bit, I see, yeah. You went to master audio cubes or launch pads so I can make electronic music. Or electric music, yeah. I have a MIDI keyboard. And I just use... It's like 25 keys, it's ridiculous. I've been meaning to get a new keyboard. I wanted to put up a donation goal somewhere. Like on my overlay or something for like a keyboard. I don't know. I'd probably still fund most of it myself, but... I want to do piano streams. I like playing piano. And all the songs I know are the weird nerd songs that people on the internet would like. It'd be perfect. Man, I need to get better at like mixing and stuff though. I can only do like simple songs like this. It's kind of fun though. It's a vibe. Alrighty. Maybe we get back into drawing now. Let's get back into drawing. I want to finish at least coloring the hair before I end the stream. Let's do it. Synthesizers, those are cool. Oh, I've got, let me show you guys. I've got, let me show you guys my synthesizer. Hold on. I've actually technically got 2 synthesizers. And even the first one is kind of iffy on whether it's like, it counts, I guess. Hold on, it's hard to, 1 second, hold on, I'm struggling. I'm straight up struggling. Does not count. Which synthesizer? Okay, I'll play the one that's like slightly easier to do right now. You like that? Is that doing anything for you? Now that is my automaton. Hold on, I got my boy. Hold, why is, work with me please, I swear. There, gosh. Now where? Ooh, that's too loud. 1 second. I wonder if I could play this song. Gotta keep looking at getting a Kirby. Oh, there's a Kirby automaton? That's pretty cool. I can do... Wait, hold on. Can you guys hear that? I don't know. I don't know how loud it is. He's struggling a little bit. Maybe the battery's getting low. Yeah, a friend got me an automaton for Christmas. Some people can like play them like shockingly well, which is weird because they're confusing. Synthesizer makes me remember that epic instrument battle in Regular Show. I didn't watch a whole lot of Regular Show. I know a lot of people who really like it though. Yeah, I've got those 2. I've got the automaton and then my stylophone. And then I have serum, which might count, who knows. Those are my synthesizers. That's all I got. Hey, I have a question for you guys. Have you guys seen... I don't know if you guys are into, like, animated movies like I am. Maybe it just comes with being an artist. but do you guys see Mitchell's versus the Machines? Because I want to talk about that. You saw it? I think that's what it's called, right? Yeah. What did you guys think about it? And I'm not gonna, like, judge you for whatever opinion you have of it. I'm not gonna get upset about whatever opinion you have, rather. Alright, we should do a watch along. What are we saying yes to? Oh, if we've watched, if you guys have watched Mitchell's versus the Machines. It's a new animated movie that came out kind of recently. Like within the last couple of months. Fair. Man, I don't know. It felt like kind of like a mixture between Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs and the Emoji Movie. I really like Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs. I was not a huge fan of the Emoji Movie. I don't know, the message was kind of like a bit weird to me too. I couldn't tell if they were in favor of like electronics or not. Same on Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs and Emoji Movie. Yo, Cloudy with a Chance, that's hilarious. I love that movie. That eraser needs to just be a little bit bigger. Yeah. Again, no hate if you were a fan of Mitchell's and the Machines. It's a very cute movie. And the style is pretty cool. I really like animated movies. You know, you tend to see most 3D movies because you do a lot of 3D modeling. Oh, neat! Yeah, I'm really into like different styles when it comes to 3D animation. I think that's cool. Like Hotel Transylvania. Again, I wasn't a huge fan of the plot, just when it's a kid's movie, I guess. But I really like the art style. Or it's just like a little bit different. The animation was just a little bit more stylized. Emoji Movie sucks, but Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs, yep, freaking amazing. Kinda wanna watch Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs. Maybe we can do a watch along of that. I like the extra polish they put into Mitchell's versus the Machines. Extra animation over the top. Extra, yeah. But wasn't too impressed by the story. Yeah. Yeah, I have a similar feeling, I think. Well, my favorite character was the little brother character. He was awesome. He was just... I don't know, it's because I don't know. I wasn't a dinosaur kid, but, you know, I had... If you can't tell by everything, by my everything, I was into weird niches, and I still am into weird niches. I mean, we're all here watching VTubers, so... But, yeah, I like the dinosaur kid. The second Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs was okay, but the first one... Oh, yeah, for sure. First Cloudy with a Chance. It's pretty freaking great. I don't remember much about the second one. I remember, though, you were the dinosaur kid? Oh, yeah. Yeah, there was a second Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs, and I don't remember if I watched... I feel like I've seen at least parts of it. But I remember I was disappointed because they made Sam, into, a beautiful girl again, instead of, the nerd that she was at the end of Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs. I felt weird about that. Oh, it wasn't it? Yeah, it was like Jurassic Park 2 or something like that. Nerds are bad. Boo, stinky nerds. Like the writers weren't all writing a cartoon. Come on. Or the artists, I don't know. Artists are freaking nerds, yo. The last animated movie you watched in theaters was Big Hero 6. No, that was a while ago. Big Hero 6, that also had, like, its fair share of, like, issues. That was another one of those, like, the story isn't great, but we watch it for Baymax. After seeing the B movie, my bar for writing has shifted so much. Oh, look at you. 3 hours and 20 minutes, wow. Big Hero 6 was cool. Yeah, I really liked Baymax. He was a really cute character. I liked it. B-movie is like a weird, like, case for me, because it was like, of course the concept of it is absolutely ridiculous. The plot changes like 3 times throughout the movie. Like, actually, like the first plot is like, so like it starts out, like, right, it is a fever dream. Because, right, it starts out, like, here's a bee, he's like, he doesn't want to do the same thing his whole life. And then it's like, okay, he sees the pollen jocks, even though they're kind of like, you know, born to be different or something. So it's like, okay, maybe the movie's going to be about him, or like everyone learning to accept, like, that he wants to be a pollen jock, even though he wasn't born to be that, or that way, or something like that. And then no, he goes to, what was her name, like, Vanessa or something like that? What was that chick's name? It was like, did it start with B? Did it have B in the name? I remember the time everyone's drawn, oh yeah, everyone's drawn Baymax. But, I don't know. Then there's, like, suddenly, like, the love plotline with her. And it's like, okay, this also, like, this makes, wow, look at you guys. Y'all, I can't do this. But it starts out, you know, and then it's like, okay, I guess this still fits in with, like, the first plotline. So it makes sense. Like, it makes sense that, like, he would, like, I guess, fall in love with a human. As weird and, like, as many questions, or as many doors as that opens up. But, it, like, fits in with, like, whatever was going on. And then he wants to sue the human race for making honey. And you're like, okay, where is this going? Like, I thought you didn't like being a bee. Like, don't say it. Don't. Hello, Sin Gray. I haven't seen you here yet today. Jack of Flaps, yo. But yeah. Yeah, then it starts out like that. And, like, he sues the human race. Then he wins. And then suddenly the plotline is that he needs to save the world. What the heck was that movie? What the... What was going on in that movie? It's like, okay, like, whatever. Like, the early 2000s was a strange time. Like, crap happened, bees fell in love with humans. It was just weird writing, but it was like, the reason I can't call it bad writing is because they seemed self-aware, you know? Like, they feel like they knew. What does this brush do? I don't like it. He wins the US courts and the flowers are banned worldwide. Yeah, what the heck? What is going on with that movie? You haven't seen the B movie? Oh, you gotta see the B movie. It's like... It's like good bad, you know? It's like you watch it with, like, a group of friends that you love. And then, like, you all just, like, make fun of it together. That's the kind of movie it is. Yo, what's up, Widow? Were you here before? You said Vanessa. Welcome. I'll do Jack of Flaps for you as well. Wonder if Barry Benson is just a self-hating bee who wants to ruin things for all species. Of course. You think he had the forethought before he banned, like, humans from eating honey or whatever? Oh, you've been here for an hour. Oh, my bad. I'm sorry. I didn't say hi to you before. What's up? Gosh, and, like, the bee puns. Like, that movie was designed to drive you slowly insane. Like, first, just because of what it is. Second, because, like, the plot line makes 0 sense. And then, like, on top of all that, they're just constantly making bee puns. Like, they didn't want you to get out of that movie alive. They knew what they were doing. Crazy by design, yep. Yep. Still can't believe people watch it on repeat for months on end. That's the people that the movie got to. It's designed to make you go crazy. That's what I've been trying to say. In that Wild and Blinded. It absolutely did. I mean, it's like common knowledge that in a beehive, or in a bee colony, like, the queen makes all the babies. Well, okay, wait, no, that's like a whole other thing. It's like the queen makes all the babies, but then Barry had parents. What's up with that? Crazy movie, man. Like, because of what it is, I almost respect it. I'm almost like, you know what? This movie did something that no one expected, and I have to commend it for that. He probably just had a caretaker bee assigned to him. On a side note, the people that named Disney movies must be living the life. What do you mean, like Frozen, Brave, like all the adjective name movies, right? Was that what it is? That's like the trend or something. I'm not too happy with how I'm rendering this. That's not looking good. I'm gonna... Your week off was approved? Yo! That's pretty freaking epic, yo. What's the opposite of F in the chat? Can we get a fe in the chat? Fe, for when things go well. That's me being clever. You like it? You get it. You just I don't agree with it. Where's the W? What's W? Is that for win? I don't know, man. I don't know all my gamers speak. Same the movie about bees, the bee movie. Oh, those people, yeah. Man. I want to be a writer for children's TV. Can you imagine? Well, I don't know, like, sometimes, like, kids' TV is really well written. Spamming W is also a Japanese version of typing. So W could be laughing instead of paying respects. Ah, gotcha. I love how the research for the B movie consisted of watching Honey Nut Cheerio commercial and calling it a day. Essentially, yep. It's about right. How is this working? I'm not too happy with the shading for, like, in the bangs, like in the shadow area. Let's see. Honestly, I think this is like as much rendering as it needs. Same the movie about cars. Like, how do these people think of it? It's pretty clever stuff, you know? Pretty groundbreaking. I feel like I should add one more, like, shade layer for the darker spots. I don't know, maybe it's okay. But what I do want to do, and what I will do, what if we had a movie about people? We just named it People. It's pretty epic. That looks a little bit better. I'm really not vibing with this, like, top hair shading. Maybe that was all I needed to fix it. Maybe I'm overthinking things. Maybe that's fine. Maybe it's fine how it is. W spam is because it's shorthand for wararu. Laugh is more W's equal more laughs. Oh, gotcha. So it's like, yeah, it's like the LOL of Japan. Laughing at people is always an option. Exactly, exactly. Alright, so the hair's done. What would we move on to next? Maybe the hat. Let's just color in the hat because I'm feeling it. I don't know, the wave of hunger has subsided for now. I'm not hating the way this is looking, you guys. It's cute, thank you. I'm pretty happy with it so far. Pretty freaking solid, thank you. We'll see if I get to a part where it gets more difficult. I want that dark of a shadow, but I don't want it yet, so I'm gonna lighten that up a little bit. Just like looking back at all my rendering. I think it's okay. Let's get rid of, where's that decal? Where's the decals? They're right here. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of those for now. So I want to be able to see what I'm shading. Gosh, I'm so bummed out that her horns aren't actually 3D on her hat. They're just like a print. I drew them so well, so I'm not gonna change it. I think the hair is looking really good. Trying to provide any kind of C plus C. Maybe a bit of shadow where the hair tucks underneath the hat to give the hat a little bit of weight, but I don't think that was on the original either. Yeah, I have like these kind of darker shadows, but I think I know what you mean. I probably will go in and add like, I'm definitely gonna glow or add like a little glow of like pink from the hair to the hat. Like maybe in like the very darkest spot, or like the very like the spots closest to the edge maybe. We'll see. I'll probably add a bit of a darker shadow. Hat squish. A little bit of hat squish. You guys know the thing where like you're drawing, oh, and that's not what I wanted. Well, that's, in that case, I just gotta do things manually. You guys know the thing when like you're wearing like thigh socks? As you do, you know? Or when like anime girls, that is, are wearing thigh socks and their thigh gets a little bit squishy. That's what's gonna happen to this hair with the hat. Dang it, stop. Yeah, I always wear thigh socks. You gotta keep your legs warm. Gotta make sure your leggies stay warm. Someone out there is going, yep, pretty much. Yeah. There's always one. Of course there is. What's going on here? What am I thinking? What am I doing? That's right. Okay, this. Great effort, great effort. I did not know I could move the canvas around while doing a selection at the same time. Pretty epic. When there's one that implies it can be two, the loop goes on. It's the unfortunate way of the world. Okay, that looks pretty neat. Alright, we're gonna go with that. And then now the darker shadow. Oh, you know what? I want to add another lighter shadow first. Actually, maybe we're gonna add a few more lighter shadows first. Because I add a little bit of shading to the seam. When you add shading to the seam, just kind of it just looks like extra nice. Then like around here too, maybe. Then, whoops. You go like this. Dang it. Forgot I added extra shading around here. Do that and then it's nice and subtle. I don't like it. Hold on, I can fix it. If I add another layer, and I go like this around. Then you take the Blendy Boy, you blend it a lot on this top area, and then just a little bit underneath. There we go. Then we erase the center a little bit. Lower the opacity a bit. And it looks like there's a little bit of a rim to the hat. Even more if we get rid of the hair and the skin, but I'm not gonna do that. Alright, now we do the darker colors. Cool, cool, cool. I'll do the same thing with the darker shadow and the seam on this side. I have an idea. Well, no, okay. It's fine. Will not commence the idea. Instead, I'm going to replace it with a similar but slightly different idea. Which is to do this. I'm just filling this, okay. And then fix it because I didn't do a very good job on my first time. Then if you lower the opacity on that, it's kind of nice looking. I'll blend it a little bit. There, check that out. Now it looks like a real hat. And especially if we add this back on. Oh, actually. Yeah, now it's looking hat-like, right? Actually, I'm gonna add this all the way around. And then I'll like fix the seam area over there in a second. Okay. Just like turn it down a bunch again. The hydrate, alrighty, just for you, Red. Didn't you say your name was like Avia Red? I don't know. Can't recall. For the better. For the worse. I don't know. Now I want horns on Callie's hat every time she streams. They were cowards. They just didn't want to rig it. I don't know, I kind of like the idea of the horns just being like on the cap, like as like part of the pattern, because like when you have horn, like if you were to think about like this outfit in real life, like horns like actually coming out of the cap is a little bit like weird, I guess. I mean, it's less subtle. You like the subtlety of it. And then, okay, I think I'm going to end stream here for today. So, thank you everybody so much for watching. Let's check it out. Wow, we're 3 hours 44 minutes in. Holy crap! Who is streaming? Is anyone at all streaming right now? If no one that I'm following is streaming, I think I might just end stream. Unless someone can come up with someone who's streaming. Oh wait, there's a few people. Shiro is streaming again. We rated her like for our first 4 AM stream. We'll do it. We're gonna raid Shira. Okay, hold on. can't even put my raid messages in correctly. Oh yeah, someone come up with a raid message. Goodbye. I can't spell them right. Shira. Oh, is it Shiro underscore? There it is. Everyone copy paste that one. Okay, there it is. Alrighty. I'll see all of you guys. I don't know. Whenever I stream next. This isn't probably going to be a daily thing. But yeah, bye-bye.
Oh no. Oh no. She's hunting. Yeah, bye.